we've all got that instinct to jump in and tell somebody fix it. I do. Like, even though I know better, I still, fight that urge sometimes to jump in and just be like, oh, well, someone's telling you something, they trust you, they've given you that trust. So like slow down and just hear what they have to say. How would you want somebody to respond to you if you were telling them something vulnerable? You would just want them to hear you. You just want them to listen and to say like, things like, wow, like that sounds really tough, or like, thanks for telling me. Saying to somebody like, hey, like, I think, would you be open to like me supporting you and like finding someone you can talk to, even if you don't know where that would be yet. But sometimes I know it's been so valuable for people to have a friend or a family member be on board for their journey to even finding a professional that they can work with. Because at the end of the day, none of us wants to be alone. Like, we don't want to be alone. It doesn't have to be complicated to be there for somebody. But yeah, if we can suppress that urge to just like jump in and tell someone that like, you're okay, and the fix it sort of stuff, then yeah, I think we can do a lot.
If someone comes to me, personally to talk about something that's bothering them, do I have this feeling of responsibility to solve it, when the reason why that person's wanting to talk to me about it is not necessarily to solve it, but just needs somebody to listen? As friends or family of people that are struggling, our responsibility should only be to listen, and we shouldn't have this need to solve those problems, because we're not going to be able to in the way that we think we can. That person's probably not looking for that. Things are way more complicated than and it's just so hard to, as friends and those boundaries, to be able to do that. And then what does it do for our mental health when I'm trying to help somebody and maybe they don't respond in the way that I think they should? Or there's so much power in just being able to listen, and that's healing in itself, but coming up with a solution.
If you're someone has come to you, then there's that, like, there's already an assumption that this person trusts you. Like they're trusting you to be the one to hear this. We are looking for a solution. We're looking for help. We're looking for those more tangible things. And then this is just not one of them. Like we do, like you just said, it's healing to have someone just listen, to just hear us. And so I think if we're on the other side of that, like, our job is just to bite our tongues, like to just impulse, to try to fix that impulse, to try to come up with a solution, to just, that's our job. Our job is to hold it there, and not let it come spilling out, and just hear somebody. Because you're right. Like, even though this is like my professional work, I am also a friend. I am also a family member, and I cannot do this work with those people. All of the friends and family of my clients, they can't do my job with that person. We have different jobs, and I can't be their support person. Like, I can't be there. As a professional, I can't replace the importance of somebody's family support or the importance of somebody's friend support. So we just have different jobs. Like, it's healing to just be heard. It's healing to just have a space to tell somebody what's going on for us. And so if you are doing that for somebody, you're doing it. Like, you're doing the job. So even if the impulse is like, well, I didn't fix anything, I didn't solve anything, and this person is still going away feeling sad, you still did your job. Like, you still did it.